Hello, I'm the Resident Cartographer, and this is the 14th video in my Fallout 76 Post-Wastelanders main quest series. We're here at Prickett's Fort, where we left off last time. Now we're going to be following the quest here of the missing Link, trying to find Hank Madigan, and he is at the top of the world, and to get there we're going to go to the Tigert Water Treatment Plant and try to find our way up the mountain. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we're going to head up the highway. That one back there. So to get there we're going to just cross the river here. I'm going to try to avoid the Tigert Water Treatment Plant because it is full of angry Liberator bots that would like nothing more than to shoot me. So I'm going to try to cross here. Barely got my feet wet there. Now let's follow this dry creek bed up. And then we can get back onto the highway. Alright, here we go. Added benefit of this is I don't really know how much I really have traveled this highway back here, so it'll be kind of a new experience. That looks like, yeah, gravel pit, so you can put a concrete extractor there. Looks like ski lift supplies, but along with that there's some Vault Tech crates. That's interesting. Anyway, we'll just keep following the highway up here. Oh, yeah, that's a trap. Cultists, and what is that right there? Looks like a dead settler. I hate that bug. Jeez. Let's see. No, not that. And I'm about to die. Apparently I'm out of stim packs, or it just doesn't want to trigger it right now. Another damn stim. Ah, I'm about to die. Yep. There we go. Take that stim pack. Let me see. I want to see what's going on here with my stim pack situation. Okay, I guess I was actually fully out. Alright, well, and nothing else on them. But where is that cultist that killed me? Huh. Well, Vats isn't finding them at the very least. There they are. There we go. Revenge. Okay, let's see if they've got anything on them. No, nothing in the first aid kit either. That makes sense. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, we just got the miscellaneous quest of tuning to the top of the world. Let's do that.
I need help getting together so we can... If you think you... Look forward to meeting you. Calling all right. This is the Rose. If you hear me, come to the top of the world, Pleasant Valley.
Okay.
I need help getting together so we can...
So yeah, that is Rose, the robotic raider boss, the last remaining member of the Cutthroats. She is oh, what do we get? Raider scum. She's the personality of Raider leader David Thorpe's girlfriend inside of a robot's body. Okay, let's keep moving. And that is actually part of our next quest there. Let's see, where are we going the right path here? Well, we got two options here. Now, my original goal was to go up here and see if I could find the ski slopes up, but this is also an interesting little path that we might try here. I've never been up this way, I don't think. We got a dry riverbed. Let's see if we can't follow this up. I mean, it's pretty if there's nothing else. It's interesting how many areas there are like this where there's no real outposts or anything, so there's no real reason to look around. And they're just beautiful areas. Alright, well, I'm not sure this one's going to work because it looks like we're at the base of sheer cliffs here. But we can keep heading this way until we get to the ski slopes. Got rhododendrons here. I believe I read that rhododendron... Oh, there's some opossums. I believe that I read that rhododendron is the state flower of West Virginia. So it's fitting that they're in this game. Ah, we're now in the Savage Divide for the first time. We can see the Monongah power plant off that way. Oh, you know, this might actually take us near an area where there is a death claw. I didn't think of that. Alright, we got some blackberries. Those are things you find growing in the Savage Divide. Yep. Okay, well that's a mole miner, but I think we are very close to a death claw. One that we're actually going to come back to later and touch it. Oh, shoot. Mole miner, where? There. Okay, I'm glad... Oh, jeez, yep, there's the death claw. I was going to say, I'm glad I didn't die, because we are very far from anywhere that I could respawn. Alright, so I stopped to eat some food and drink there. I'm realizing that I'm probably going to have to do some additional content, not just the main quest. Because they added the whole One Wasteland update, which makes it so that they've really removed the number of level requirements there were for things. There are still a few quests that have level requirements. For example, starting the Steel Dawn quest line, you have to be level 20. And I think also Wastelanders. But the whole thing is, like, it used to be that areas had certain level enemies in them. That's no longer the case. But that also does mean that that doesn't mean that I don't need additional gear and stuff like that. Like, I'm currently wearing a bunch of, like, level 5 armor and stuff like that. Got some Blood Eagles down there with a dead settler and a broken extractor of some sort. Anyway, let's head up this way. I am definitely well off the beaten path. This is not the way I was originally intending to go, nor was it even the secondary way I was intending to go, but I'll be interested to see if I can actually get up this way. Because I've never actually really tried. Regardless, it's an adventure, and I'm enjoying it. I've never liked that off in the distance. Let's see if I can use this scope better there. I hate that. I think that's the space station, and it just looks like garbage from a distance. I really wish they'd fix that, because it does not look good. That's not to say that these power pylons look good, but that looks bad, and you can see it from a long way off. Like, right now, I can't tell how bad those power pylons look. I can tell how bad the space station looks. Anyway. Let's keep heading up this way. By doing switchbacks, I think we might actually get up there. What is this? Okay, it's a couple little shooting targets. One's like the little cowboy, and oh, it just fell through the rock. And the other one is the bird. Okay. Let's see. Well, I'll follow this along for a little while, but man, the views are great out here. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, well, we'll continue on a little further because I'm really enjoying the views here, but if we can't get there this way, then I will head back down and we will try the ski slope way. But seriously, this is beautiful. Okay, we might be getting to something here. The sheer cliffs have kind of fallen away to a certain extent. Here we go. I'm wondering where we're going to come out up here. You can see that that train wreck is on the map right there, or on the compass straight in front of us there. Okay, we got a tent up here. Let's approach this thing cautiously because I don't actually know what's up here. Oh, it looks like a settler. Scientist. Okay, interesting. Scientist and a soldier.
When it comes to tinkering, the lieutenant doesn't have much patience. That's what I'm for.
Okay.
Crater. That ragtag lot's a damn soup sandwich.
I have no idea what that means, but okay. Nice to meet y'all. I have no idea who you two even are. But that's okay. We'll just keep on going. Alright, we are nearly there. This definitely has to be the fastest way that I've ever gotten up here. Definitely the most out-of-the-way way to get here as well. Interesting. I don't even know... Oh. Nope. No, 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 no. Sheep Squatch. I was gonna say there's a little camp over there I've never really looked at before because it's not a marked location. And I was like, we should go check it out. And then I saw the Sheep Squatch and no. Nope. Lead vein right there. That's neat. Okay. Yeah, I will never do battle with a sheep squatch if I can avoid it. Knowing that that sheep squatch is down there on one of these ski slopes, I'm actually pretty happy that I didn't come that way.
Hey, you down there! Don't be scared. I'm not a ghost. I'm talking you through the PA system. Hey, you came because you heard me on the radio, right? Here's the deal. We're gonna help each other out. Down with that? Fantastic. So, I've got this little radio operation I need to expand. Gotta boost this super weak signal. You know how it is. See, I found these plans for a radio signal repeater on a dead responder out by Seneca Rocks. They were gonna patch it through that giant radio array on the other side of the mountain and use it to boost their radio. Only I don't have the plans. It didn't seem important at the time. Ugh, I'm kicking myself for not taking the schematic when I found it. I'd go back and get them, but who knows what sort of rotten lowlifes would ransack this place while I'm gone. Okay, I need you to find the plans, build the repeater, and patch it into the array following their notes. Easy peasy, right? I'll take the rest from there. We'll be in business. Rose and, whatever your name is.
Okay, so though we want to go up and see Madigan, Rose is not going to let us up there unless we do this signal strength quest. So let's take the Overseer's log here, and we will now head over to get the schematic, which is unfortunately all the way up over here at the Seneca Rocks resort. So let's listen to the Overseer as we head that way.
Overseer's log, top of the world. There's someone in control of this old ski resort, and if I ever find her, I'm gonna wash her mouth out with the first thing vaguely resembling soap I can get my hands on. Selfish. That's the word. Maybe that's why she's alone. Maybe that's why she survived. But the only way she'll tell me what she knows is if I help her first. All the good people I've learned about who've died, and it's the sociopath who still gets to live.
Yeah. Ah, shoot. So many mines, but I wanted to see what this thing is over here. Oh my good lord. What do we got here? Okay. Fewer mines, maybe? Okay, we're at the Pleasant Valley Cabins. That's actually up the hill there, but this is interesting. Just got some folders. I was hoping for a note, but I guess not. And 44 rounds, I'll definitely take that. Okay. Let's keep on heading up this way. All off-road for this video, it seems. Well, we actually are coming up on Seneca Rocks, which is right up there. It's a real location in West Virginia. And it's also the location in-game of a giant vulture on the other side of Seneca Rocks that's pinned to the side of the mountain. To my understanding, it was basically an early game version of the Scorch Beast that they then they didn't want to like completely not use the model, so they put it up on the side of the rock. I don't know if that's the case or not, but I feel like I remember that being what I've heard. But along with that, it's also the location in game of the death of the Mistress of Mystery and her daughter. And if you want more information on that, you can check out my What Happened to the Mistresses of Mystery lore video, which encompasses the entirety of that organization's history. Alright, that's our destination, Seneca Rocks Resort or Lodge or whatever it's called. Definitely not jumping down this cliff, but I will follow this one down. Oh, that's quite a drop, but I think we can manage it if we go down slowly. Yeah. Okay. Let's see about here. Yeah, I think we got this. Okay. Now this place is typically overrun with the Scorched, or feral ghouls, or in one case, I think I remember there being the giant bee monsters here. Seneca Rocks Visitor Center, that's what it is. Okay. Yep, sounds like the Scorched. And there's about a half dozen of them. Okay, we're all good. I killed the ones the honeybees didn't. I'm not dropping down that. I don't want to die right here at the very end. Okay, here we go. This is the location of an Enclave Daily, where you call down an orbital strike. some honey, gold scrap, and adhesive. Ooh, and I keep forgetting that I'm wearing really crappy armor right now. So basically just about anything is currently better than what I'm wearing. Okay, well I can't wear everything here unfortunately, but let's keep going. Okay. Let's search Major Darian Jones here. The schematic should be pretty self-explanatory, even to someone without any experience with electronics. Need specialized parts. SMU-97 transponder. The 98 NAR regional manifest suggests the part may be present. The RCX-01-A39 duplexer, the airplane wreck, now part of Horizon's Rest, should have it. The array is a government facility, so they had some pretty weird equipment specs. If you can't find the parts, we'll have to find out who made them, and who knows if those facilities even exist anymore. Cross your fingers. Once assembled, the repeater module can be inserted into an array auxiliary slot, but you'll need to divert power to it through the array control system. Okay, and the signal repeater schematic, which will allow us to craft it once we have those parts. Okay, so the nice thing is that we've actually been by, well, technically speaking, we've been by both those locations, but this time I didn't actually run past that one, so I kind of lost out a little bit there, but we have been right past this when we ran through Helvetia, so let's fast travel down there. Alright, here we go. Now, this plane, I believe, went down on the day of the bombs. It was a crash that the people of Helvetia inspected, and then they ended up making a camp up there in the power pylon. Unfortunately, that camp was subsequently taken over by super mutants, and they still control it to this day. Okay, so the transponder itself is in the cockpit of the plane, so we're gonna have to get in there. Unfortunately, that means I'm gonna have to fight some super mutants here. I'm just hoping that the gear I'm wearing will be enough, and the gun I'm carrying here will be enough to handle them. Alright, so, just fought through all the super mutants and floaters here. Let's get up there and get that transponder out of that plane. You know what? There's an armory here. And I really need ammunition. So let's see, okay, this note just tells you where the key is. We didn't actually need to get in here, but at least I got that water out of that. It's under a flower pot. I know that. Jeez. The key to the armory is under a flower pot. Right here. Horizon's Rest armory key. I mean, if I just killed all the super mutants here, I may as well actually get some reward for it. So let's hope that I got some ammo in here that I can actually use. It's the hanging platform down here. Okay. There's some ammunition. There's some more. Okay, and not nearly enough, but at least I got something. Okay. Alright, let's go get that transponder, though. Okay, so it's up here in the cockpit, it looks like. And here we go. We got it. And now we need to go get the duplexer, which is on that crashed train. So let's fast travel to the closest point, which is the top of the world. Okay. Let's get over to the train wreck. Okay, so now we just follow the train track down, and we will find ourselves at the train wreck. You can see the mega mansions of Bromwell, or at least one of them on the horizon up there. And there's the White Spring Resort. Oh, what do we got here? Cultists again? Let's avoid them. Oh, cliff. Yeah, I'll be fine.
I go to the divine light.
Did that guy just die? I feel like that's typically what they say when they die. Did they maybe fall off the cliff? Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. It's one thing to knock them off a cliff in combat, it's another thing for them to voluntarily walk off like that. Anyway. Okay. We are right here at the edge of the train wreck. The train wreck can actually be fairly dangerous. There's typically a sentry bot here. I'm going to try to avoid that. And the Mr. Gutsies, because you never know when they're going to be in...
Who needs me to kick their ass?
ultimate murder mode. Jeez. The ones with lasers actually aren't that dangerous. The ones with the, like 50 caliber machine gun, they're dangerous. Unfortunately, those things still explode even when they've been blown up. And I didn't shoot off its only arm, which is what triggered it to try to blow up to kill me, because it only had one method of killing left. But the actual weak point on those things is the little fusion exhaust stack at the bottom. Oh my lord, this is the toughest Eyebot I've ever shot at. Either that or this is the weakest gun I've ever used. Let's see. Oh, another one. When did Eyebots get a buff? Okay, and I think I've still... Yep, no Mr. Gutsy. Anyway, let's grab the duplexer here. RCX01-A39 duplexer and some more circuits. And let's just back off. Let's see if those things can even chase me. Doesn't look like it. Although I may be speaking too soon. We'll see soon enough. We'll just head back up the road a little ways until we get out of danger. And then we will go ahead and build this signal repeater. The thing is, you can do that at any tinkerer's workbench, and I don't even know. Like, I think I've placed a camp. Yeah, I must have placed a camp, but I haven't really used it in any serious way. So let's just go ahead and put it around here. There we go. And let's just go ahead and put in a tinkerer's workbench. Okay, crafting. There we go. Ah, beautiful. I love the way it's balanced. Now then, let's make our signal repeater in the quest items. Done. Actually, let's scrap some stuff and take this as an opportunity to put some things into a scrap stash box. Well, the stash box and the scrap box. Okay. Also made some bullets. So, let's actually... might want to repair this, because I haven't repaired it yet, and if that's going to be like my main gun, I'm going to need to make sure that thing's good to go. Alright, let's get going. Alright, now we need to get to the National Isolated Radio Array. If we take a look at the map, that is all the way over here. It's the giant array right here that you can actually see from a long ways off. We're going to just follow, actually, once we get around this little ridge here, we're going to follow basically this and then head right over there. Area's completely overrun with super mutants, but luckily we don't actually have to go into the main structures. We're just going to go off to the side. So, let's get over there. Okay, now it's at this point that you could either continue to follow the road or go off to the side, and I'm going to go off to the side because there's a checkpoint up there, and that checkpoint is overrun. I mean, at the very least, I believe it used to be overrun with feral ghouls or the Scorched. Now I think it actually has blood eagles in it, and I'd rather avoid them. Yep, sounds like blood eagles because they're playing banjo. Along the way, I'm going to make sure to actually get a few points of interest because I don't want to have this be almost pointless in terms of travel for coming back with fast travel. And because we're going to need to come to places like this in order to find things like glowing resin. I mean, technically you can find glowing resin everywhere across the Savage Divide. I'm going to avoid these Yagua if I can. But it's always good to have more fast travel points. And Beckwith Farm is now one of ours. Let's keep moving though. Okay, well, let's clear this. Okay, checkpoint is cleared, and part thanks to the keycard convoy that decided to come through right now. Let's grab that and those and keep on moving. Wow, a lot of dead bodies, probably from that bus. Whew, okay, let's keep moving. Alright, I'm definitely also going to get Big Fred's Barbecue Shack, because we will be back here for the Raider quest line. This is also close to... what? I don't know what that was. This is also close to where I typically make my camp on one of my characters. Just because this area is generally flat. Yep. There's the diseased son of Fluffy over there. Fighting some feral ghouls. Okay, keep on moving. There it is. There's the array. We're getting closer. Now again, we're not going up to the actual dish itself, nor to the main structures. We're going to an area that is, I believe, northeast of that area. So we're on the right side of things as it is. Well, we're kind of west of it, but we're on the north side of it as well. So, interesting bridge there. Oh, Blood Eagles. Okay, Blood Eagles are down. Let's keep moving. I was wondering what this little camp was. Now I know. Killed some settlers here. And they're pack Brahmin. I mean, that's just, I don't know. Killing Brahmin, it just seems like a dumb thing to me. I mean, when you consider that they can provide you with milk, and they can work as pack Brahmin, I don't know, it just seems like a waste. Anyway. Okay, is this not where I need to go? This almost looks like exactly where I need to go. No, it is not, I don't think, but... Well, these things see... Well, one of them's noticed me. Either the feral ghoul or the rad rat that's fighting it. They're both dead now, though. And hey, I'm level 15. Another rad rat, also gone. Rad rats and feral ghouls fighting for an old array. Anyway, though, that's not where I need to go, but it looks a lot like it. And you can just barely make it out through the trees here. There it is. That's where we're headed. That array. Alright, so yeah, this dish is so big that it turns around on an actual train track. Let's see, can I get through this gate? I don't think so. No. It is broken, and I am in the shade of this massive dish. At least that's the way it seems, because I feel like it's much darker right here than it is other places. Okay. That is where we install the signal repeater. We control it from... Oh, here. Come on, there you are. Is that it? Just one super mutant in there? Okay. Let's keep on moving. Here we go. Let's install the signal repeater. Done. And let's go activate it. We're about to give a very annoying person access to the radius of Appalachia. Authorization required for use. Violators will be prosecuted. Array status. Broadcast array power level 7.236 out of 10. Current radio silence broadcast version 2.1.17b. Radio silence broadcast status offline. Auxiliary slot unknown signal repeater component unpowered. Okay. Auxiliary component control. Actually, let's check error logging. Okay, we got 6 events here. April 17th, 2076 at 4:37 p.m. Error code 5054, failed dish alignment mechanism obstruction. Okay. September 2nd, 2076 at 7:24 p.m. Insufficient power, signal strength capped at 2.5 out of 10. September 3rd, 2076 at 2:03. Warning, power exceeding maximum safe operation levels, current signal strength 99.999 out of 10. And then September 3rd, 2076 at 2:03, 4 seconds later. Warning, automatic emergency shutdown sequence error. Initializing backup alert system to senior personnel. And October 23rd, 2077 at 9:47 a.m. Unstable fluctuations in electrical power detected. Maximum signal strength capped at 7.5 out of 10. That, of course, is the day of the bombs. And right here, March 11th, 2092 at 5:13 a.m. Error logging, subsystem error, error logging disabled, system reboot recommended. Well, we're not going to be rebooting the system. We're instead going to be powering the auxiliary component. Divert power to the auxiliary component. Power routed to the component in the auxiliary slot.
This is an emergency alert. It's the end of the world, and we're all fucked! I love this thing. My friend, you just helped me tap into the emergency broadcast system for the whole region. This is gonna be so much fun! But enough small talk. Full disclosure, I didn't think you'd succeed at getting my signal working. So I was just gonna kill you and take your stuff when you came back, if you came back at all, that is. Guess it'd be a real dick move for me to do that now. Look, I'm what you people would call a raider. Killing, stealing, and cheating is kind of my shtick. And thanks to you, I've got a working radio. So I can reach other like-minded individuals and get them to join me. You've opened the floodgates. Hey, come see me at the top of the world when you get the chance. I've got something for ya, and I pinky swear I won't kill ya.
Okay, let's get back to the top of the world. Alright, I love this fast travel point because it's a scenic overlook and you get so much of a view of the area. You got Morgantown down there, Mononga's power plant, and Mononga itself. Anyway, let's get back up over here and we're gonna ride that elevator all the way to the top. Here we go. Alright, now the rest of the raiders up here are all dead, just as all the raiders in Appalachia are. This is a great location to come for junk, though, because, I mean, there's nothing to fight you up here, at least. And there's a whole bunch of bowls and cups and stuff. Anyway, though, let's come around in here. And there is Rose.
Well, this is a little awkward. Not what either one of us expected, eh? Anyway, to prove I'm not a monster, I scrounged up some old junk to give you as a reward.
Okay, that completes signal strength. I like how the robot just took Mentats. What does that give us? Stim pack, right away. 6 purified water, 12 shotgun shells, a plan, and a Tambo. That starts the quest, Flavors of Mayhem, which is the, I mean, if you don't count signal strength, it's the first of the raider quests. But let's take a look at Madigan's corpse here.
Oh, I see now. You're here about that guy, huh? Well, good luck getting anything out of him. He's been dead a while.
Madigan found something. A game changer. What was it?
Who knows what goes through their dopey responder brains? Can you imagine going through life 100% chem-free? Anyway, you're probably looking for that scorch detector uplink thingamajig he was trying to install when they caught him. Seems real handy. I know where it is, but I'm not ready to talk. But maybe, if you help me out, I'll trust you enough.
Alright, so yeah, we have to do the Flavors of Mayhem quest. But along with that, we can listen to this right here. And you can learn a little bit about the woman that inspired Rose here. And her boyfriend.
Hey, turn it off. You want my wife to find out about us?
Oh, come on. I want to make a recording of us. You said you were going to ditch that old hag when we got back anyway.
Fine, but it goes with you when we leave. And you need to promise to destroy it if word ever gets out about us. I have too much to lose in a divorce, and leaving evidence like that laying around will make it worse.
Aw, don't be an old stick in the mud. No one's gonna find out. Pinky swear. Hey, you got any more of those chems with you?
Yeah, what do you want? Hey, Tripper, help yourself up. Just don't take too much. Don't, addicted.
Yes, sir. Input received, sir. Awaiting orders.
Okay, I get it. You're not a robot. I know you don't like it when I order you around like that. You're my darling Rose. Just don't want anything bad to happen to you.
Oh, baby. You going all soft on me now? You know I love ya. Mwah! Hey, do you want to hit the slopes? Or do you maybe have something else in mind?
All right, you little minx. Now, you really have to turn off the recorder.
Okay, time before the bombs. That's what Rosalind Jeffries and David Thorpe were here for. They were having an affair. They were up here at the resort when the bombs came down, and this is where they stayed. One thing I wanted to point out real quick before we end the video is from up here at her perch, you can see the foundation up there. Spruce Knob, and if we come up over this way, again we can see the ugly blob on the horizon. That is the space station. So, Rose really has her eyes on everything up here. Anyway though, this has been your Resolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.